The medical anatomy program consists of weekly lectures followed by practical labs. These labs provide students with a unique opportunity to not only learn about anatomical structures, but about key pathologies, clinical reasoning skills, and medical imaging.
Students use a combination of cadavers, anatomy models, and pictures under the guidance of disciplined tutors to learn anatomy interactively. In our preclinical years, this is a crucial part of our learning, and we still use the skills and knowledge from the anatomy program on a regular basis.
It also gives some of the senior students the opportunity to teach junior years, which is a rewarding and informative experience for us.
To make the virtual labs as close as possible to the face-to-face sessions, we created an online suite of learning modules using photos of cadaveric specimens.
These modules presented a series of structures for students to identify. Once they had attempted to identify the structures, they could then utilize the digital tutor.
Using animation, the digital tutor not only highlighted and explained said structures, but also asked the students relevant clinical questions.
Links to helpful resources were provided throughout to expand on certain topics, and a digital spotter quiz was included for each specimen. As such, these modules were designed to be interactive and self-directed.
In creating these modules, not only did tutors develop technical skills such as animation, but we also consolidated our own understanding of the concepts taught.
For the weekly labs, the tutors share their screen on Microsoft Teams and go through stations in the prac just as they would in a normal lab. However, instead of using physical cadavers and models, online models, textbook images, and 3D anatomy applications like visual body or complete anatomy are used.
The 3D anatomy applications allow tutors to move the model in 3D space, isolate different body parts, and explain their functions. At the end of each station, we give the students a set of clinical scenarios and questions to test and apply their knowledge.
Online anatomy modules have been working pretty well. I like how we can work through it at our own pace. We can pause and replay it if there's a difficult part that we don't understand. Given the current times, I think this is a really good way to learn anatomy.
I found having tutors to guide us through the specimens in our virtual anatomy labs was a really helpful and novel way of delivering the content this semester.
Unfortunately, these virtual labs can never replace a real thing, as seeing and moving real cadavers is irreplaceable.
However, our aim was to preserve the learning experience in the closest way possible while keeping it engaging for the students. And I think we were successful in doing that.